Hey everybody, and welcome to Paper Tales Stamping and Creating with Mickey. Thanks for joining me tonight as we kick off our week 2 with a new sweet feature for our 6 weeks of Christmas. Now here you see on my table that we have all the cards from last week's sweet feature of Season of Green and Gold, Sweet Collection, plus the More Than Autumn bundle and the Love and Hope or Love and Strength stamp set. These cards need a new home. So I have in this cute little bucket here, or basket rather, all the names of people who have liked, commented, shared, or all three, or interacted in some way on any of my social media platforms. We are going to shake them up and draw to see who gets to have these awesome cards mailed to you. And we have Jennifer. Congratulations, Jennifer. I will be in touch with you this week to get these cards mailed out to you. Remember, all the names will stay, well, not stay in this bucket. I'm going to put them in a Christmas stocking. And each week, all these names will be accumulated. So at the end of December 14th, actually, we will draw for the grand prize. So, Jennifer, I will touch base with you and we will get an address and get these sent out. Thank you everybody though for your support. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I wish I had enough cards to send to everybody, but unfortunately I do not. So let's move on to our sweet feature of the week. This week for week 2 we are featuring the Reindeer Day Sweet Collection, Hang an Ornament Bundle, and the Christmas Friends Stamp Set. Now the Christmas Friends stamp set actually is a bundle, but I don't have the dies, so we're just going to focus on the stamp set. Now, before we get into the suite, I will show you real quick the bundle. This is the Hang an Ornament bundle. It's got some fun little features. This will pop up and tear off, so you can create 3D type ornaments, or you can have them so it's got the pull stamp so they can pull it off and make a little surprise underneath of it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I got some really cute ideas going for that one. Now the Christmas Friends, like I said, it does have a coordinating die set, but I do not have it. And there is all the cute little animals that are in the stamp set, and that's really what I'm going to focus on, because I just think it's just adorable. So now the Reindeer Day Sweet Collection is a fairly large sweet collection. And with this, there's also coordinating items that are not in the sweet collection. And I'm going to briefly show you those, but we'll hit on those throughout the week as well. What you're seeing in front of you is my inspiration board with all the dies that are in the stamp set, or in the sweet collection, the stamp set. And there is a 6 by 8.5 embossing folder as well. There are, what are these called? Adhesive back peppermint little embellishments. They're adorable. I actually need to order some more of those because I'm running low. Red and white striped twine. The lighting in here is not the greatest right now. And then we have the Forever Plaid. This is the larger 3D embossing folders that Stampin's just kind of bringing these out, and they're big, but they are great. You can do such a big sheet of paper in one go. It's really quite nice. And in this suite, there's also book treat boxes. And you can see, you can't really see what they look like. So I pulled one out so you can see what the parts and pieces look like. So it comes with these 2 pieces. This folds up into like a little box. I'm just gonna kind of fold it here, but not do a grand job here. Just kind of show you what it is, what it does. So this will fold up a whole lot nicer than what you see there, into a little box. And then this will wrap around the box, and it has a little tab here or you can just close it so it'll look like, in the end, it looks like a cute little book. So we'll do a project with those too. They're really fun to use. And then, of course, it has the DSP. So let's flip through these really super quick. The paper is quite adorable. So I'm just going to kind of fly through these real fast. Because I am really excited to get you guys going on our samples and fun for these. And again, like with all the other ones that we usually have, the dies do coordinate with some of the, the animals and that on the actual DSP. So you could just cut it out if you wanted to, instead of stamping it. Now remember, this paper is two-sided. So you've got, like this one, you've got the hollies. And then on the other side, you're going to have the deer. So if I were to flip that over, you can see it's two-sided designer series paper. And then we got Christmas presents, and finally the deer. So that is what is in this suite. Like I said, it's kind of a big one, but it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of different things that are going to be happening with it now. Sorry about that. With the suite collection, there's also some other coordinating items that go with this suite. They coordinate in, and that would be the Memories and More card kit pack, which we'll crack this open. Oh, probably later this week I'll crack one of these open and show you what's inside and show you how you can use them. The Memories and More packs are the best way to do simple, quick, one-step cards, because you can just take these, mount them to a card front, and you're done. It's really super simple, really super cool to do. And then Stampin' Up! Has just released I guess they started it in September, the scrapbooking kits. And to coordinate with this suite collection, they also have the Reindeer Memories scrapbooking kit. And that also has a coordinating stamp set. I'm not going to crack this open to show you guys what's in it because there's a lot. And we are actually going to do together. We're going to create one of the pages in this kit later this week. The kits are fabulous. Just so to kind of give you a rundown, the kits come with literally everything you need. It comes with the paper, it comes with stickers, die cuts. It even comes with little cards that say, place photo here. So if you're doing them in advance or you're doing them as a gift, you can put where the photos are going to go. And then it also comes with step-by-step directions. And every kit has, if you look up here in the corner, it has a featured technique in the actual kit. And this one is paper weaving, and you can see here in the corner they're going to weave the paper, and they give you instructions on how to do that. So we will play with these later this week, as well as the Memories and More. But let's get down to our samples of our Christmas Friends and Hang an Ornament, as well as the Reindeer Days Sweet Collection samples. And then again, we are going to build a card together. Alright, let's take a look at our samples. The first one I have is the Christmas Friends set. This one has the bear from the stamp set, and I'm also using the trees and the sentiment of Have a Very Merry Christmas. The DSP, the snowflakes, are from Snowy Scenes Sweet Collection, which is one that we'll get to later on. This is a peekaboo card. It's a fan favorite of children and teens. And the little bear just kind of peekaboos through there on both sides. So it's kind of a cute, fun little card. The next one we're going to look at is the Hang an Ornament. And for this one, I just simply stamped the two ornaments here, and then added the gold cord and some embellishments. And then instead of putting the sentiment across the middle here. I decided to use some ribbon, and that's the cherry cobbler ribbon from I believe the Season of Elegance stamp set, or Sweet Collection, but I'm not real sure. Now, I did use a non-Stampin' Up! Product here, but it is something we used to carry, and that is the gold Winkastella. We only have the clear now, but we used to sell the gold and silver. We still have some left over, and I didn't like it being silver, so I kind of hit it with the gold. You could use the metallic enamel if you wanted to, or you could just do it silver. So, but it's a nice little card. And on the inside, I just did half of the ornament, and then on the envelope, I did the same thing. So, pretty simple. We like simple. Now for the reindeer fun. Our Reindeer Day Sweet Collection set. I stuck with simple tonight. We like simple. Everybody likes things that are easy. And this one is a really cute the thing I've been seeing on Pinterest and on Facebook, people using it as the old photos. Some of you might not remember them, but they had the little, what are they, Polaroids, and you have to shake them. So we kind of replicated that, and I just kind of did some handwriting there on what, like you would grandma writing on the bottom of the photo there. And I just used the DSP, again the DSP here, and Happy Christmas is from the stamp set from last week, the season greetings ones. And then the little peppermints there because they're just adorable. And I just added some DSP on the inside and on the envelope as well. Now for the card we're going to build tonight is this one. Now this one is, we're basically going to let the DSP do the work. And I'm not usually a big fan of that, but the DSP is adorable. And again, we all like simple. So this is the one we're going to do, and you guys are going to see just how quickly it does come together. So let's get down to it here. Here we go. Okay, I've already cut out the paper that we need. I am going to burnish the card base again. So I'm using basic white cardstock, real red cardstock. The basic white is cut at 8.5 by 5.5. This is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then this one is the DSP is 5 1/4 by 4. And then just a scratch piece of white and a 2 3/8 inch circle, which I did use our punch for, but I wanted to preview that one so you guys aren't listening to me punch a bunch of things, because that's just kind of annoying sometimes. So we're going to get the stamping out of the way. We're going to need our real red ink, this super simple stamping here. We're just going to ink this up if the real red ink wants to work today. And stamp that like that. And then I wanted to add something else to it because I thought this was just plain. There's just no dimension, there's no nothing. So I thought to add some snowflakes, because you can see the snowflakes in the DSP. So I'm going to stamp off once, and then I'm just going to kind of stamp around my sentiment here. I'm going to kind of try to keep it in a circle. If you move the stamp, then you can get the snowflakes and things in different positions, so they're not in the same spot all the time. And then I'm just going to do one more in the middle there, just like that. And then we're going to grab our card base here. We're going to open it up, because I also added snowflakes on the inside. You could add DSP that coordinates, or a deer stamp if you wanted to. I was just trying to keep it kind of simple. And now you're going to have to hear the punch. I apologize, it's really loud. I'm using the 1¼ inch circle punch here. And, well, maybe not because I can't get it to center. There we go. I knew it would work eventually. So I'm going to put that in the center, and then we're just going to punch that out like that. Alright, now I'm going to glue this circle onto the other circle. Maybe. My glue is just not wanting to cooperate tonight. I don't know why. It's actually kind of been an all-day thing. I don't know if it just doesn't like the weather or what. Or it just doesn't like me. I'm not sure which one. Oops. Let's go ahead and slide that out of the way. And then I'm going to take the DSP. Isn't that back cute? I hate to cover it all up, but I gotta do what I gotta do. There are card formats that we have that you can use both sides of the DSP to show what it is. And I will try to throw in a couple of those this week, maybe. If I can get it to fit into the designs for the week. Okay, so I just centered that on there with the liquid glue. Now I'm going to take my twine here, the red and white striped twine, and I'm just going to wrap it, kind of crossing it here and there. And I went 3 times around, mainly because I needed to tie it off. You could have tied it off in the back, but I figured this was a little better because we are going to pop that off with some dimensional so we can just kind of hover right over it. Usually I would get my tweezers out, but maybe I should have because that just does not want to cooperate. There we go. Now I'm just going to cut that off. If I can locate the scissors. I had to put the paper on here and it keeps sliding, but my light was giving off such a reflection, it was awful. Okay, so now we're going to grab the dimensionals. And I am stuck using the mini ones because I forgot to order big ones. Now I'm going to check to see which side I'm going to place these on. You want to kind of do on the edges on the back, so you kind of want to have it placed so you know where you want to go. And you only want to do that because when we place it on our card, we don't want the dimensionals to be on top of the twine. They'll stick, but it just might not sit the way you want it. So that's something to keep in mind. And there we go. I'm using a old piercing tool. We don't have them anymore, but it's on the tip of the take your picks. That's one of the tips that you have on there. That's amazing. We love our take a picks. They're so great. If you don't have one, I highly advise maybe looking into getting one. Now we're going to place that over here in the middle. Just like that. So you can see, oh, maybe you can't see, you can see how it kind of pops up there a little bit. And now we're going to just glue this to our card base. You can see my twine on the back. It's a good thing we're covering that up. And again, you don't have to use the same adhesive as I do. I just prefer my green glue because you can use it, and like there, I slid that off and now I can just slide it right back. You've got a little leeway, and it's really forgiving, more so than the tape is, I think. And you can adjust your twine how you kind of want it, if you want to move it. And now we're going to add little peppermint dots that are just adorable. I love these little things. And I just did a large. And then I did a medium. Oop. And then a small. Whoops. Just like that. And that is all we have for that card. I did on the envelope, on this one, I just stamped the snowflakes down the side there like we did on the inside. So that's super simple. We're just using the DSP on this one. And if you notice, I'm using the same DSP in the photo card. So yeah, there's so many different uses. And don't be afraid to let the DSP do the work. It makes things a lot easier. You won't see me do that much, but I'm learning. I like you. I learn something new every day too. So that is all I have for you guys this evening. I will be back on Monday with some more samples for you on using all three of these sets. So make sure you pop back in, and we will see you then. Happy stamping!